Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I am the Timeline Man, Marcus Future, and welcome back to the channel and another devlog for New Dawn for the Elements. Today, we've got the main picture item, which I'm testing out this whole deal of making a big item, and then there will be smaller items, and I have something special for you at the end, so please stick around for it. So, let's hop right into it. As you can see, this is the current state of the game on the right half of the screen. So, yeah, we've got some very interesting things here. The thing I want to bring attention to is how these textures here are all made. They're all made with this thing's called auto tiles, and that's why I've been spending the the majority of my time off figuring out and making. I've made a handful of new auto tiles. You might have noticed that I did already have tiles made, but that there's a difference there. So these are made with something called auto tiles, where the game reads certain chat sections of this picture here and places those based off of the formation of tiles there. I don't really know how to explain it more than that. But as with something like the sand, oh goodness, the sand tiles that have been appearing previously, if I were to go over to friend here, these are not auto tiles. These here, well, okay, the buildings are also made with auto tiles, but the sand and the cobbles, these are not auto tiles, these are just regular tiles. Yeah, and there's a difference. It's important to know that there is in fact a difference between auto tiles and regular tiles, because regular tiles, tiling them is a lot simpler. they're one image constantly repeating. It's a lot easier. Another thing, and now we move into how are auto tiles made? How are auto tiles made? Well, auto tiles are made with a very specific sort of rubric. So this is my template for for making the auto tiles. So the way this works is that you see this outer ring here that is outside of this gray box. If you place one square, everything that's on this outer ring will merge together. And if you move up one, you'll get this full square. This is what it'll look like. And then the more you move outward, the more this intersection is going to repeat. And then this bottom section is going to have to repeat with this middle section. Basically, this portion down here has to tile with this portion here, which has to tile with this portion here. And the goal is to make that all look seamless. And it's really nice to have, it does have two effects. One is that it doesn't make your textures look as repeated. It doesn't look like they're as small as they actually are. This is like 48. This is oh crap, I'm trying to think about it. So that'd be 96 by 96. That's about the size of the texture. It's 96 pixels by 96 pixels. But through the use of auto tiles, it looks like there's more texture there. Alright, okay. Now I move into the smaller things, which is the other things I've actually completed. I've completed the layout for the first dungeon. I'm not going to show it to you right now because I want you guys to explore it when the game comes out. I might show it on a video or stream at some point. By the way, one of the things that is going to be happening is that a permanent fixture of my Twitch channel now, every week I'm going to be doing the dev stream at least once. It's going to be at least one development stream. It's going to be at least a couple hours. I'm pushing to try to make it longer, but limited by my work schedule, the schedule of the job that actually pays me, you know? So there's only so much I can do there. Coming down the pipeline, though, I do have two big features that I'm working on. I'm working on a cooking system and a quest journal system. They're not quite in a great state yet. There is something to be shown there, like the menus are there because I'm using some plugins. I'm using Yawnfly's quest journal plugin. How long it would take for me to actually use a Yawnfly plugin? The answer is a handful of months. And I'm also using, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Suzu's crafting system. I found it on the RPG Maker forum. So it's a simple crafting system, and I'm using the quest journal because I found out while watching someone actually play Sunset of the Elements. It's really easy to forget where you are in a game, and Sunset of the Elements is a game that actually does ask the player to pay attention. And so now we've got this very nice setup going on here. Now, for the last thing I want to show you guys. So this is what I'm going to start showing at the end of every devlog from now on. So this is some general progress statistics. You feel to look over them now. As I start to scroll down, we have the more fun stats. This will probably expand as time goes on. It definitely will expand as time goes on, as more stuff gets made for the game. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next month with, hopefully the big things that'll be coming are a finished cooking system, more skills implemented, and, women, I think. See you then.